Why do you love 3rd and 16 so much?
It's the exact situation we were looking for, you know. So no, it was. I mean, to convert 2 of those the way we did, it was pretty incredible. Just a lot of good execution. Guys up front blocking them for as long as they needed to, and then obviously guys just making plays down the field.
Can you walk us through each of them?
Yeah. So the one to KB, just felt the linebackers. They got a ton of depth and everything, and we had a couple different options on it, but saw a little window in there, and I didn't know if I was going to have any other windows, so just let it rip. KB made it great, came back to the ball, perfect timing and everything, and just made a great play on it. And then the one to Emmanuel, safeties were high and wide. They got a little too wide, and I knew we had a post on, so just wanted to give him an opportunity. My arm got hit as I threw it, and so I got a little nervous, but he just made a great play. It was awesome.
What's the key for you to maintain your confidence after getting off to a sluggish start offensively in that second half?
It was just we knew we just had to stay the course, really. I mean, it wasn't like they were doing anything to really take away what we were trying to do. We were just killing ourselves, and so once we just, I don't know, everyone kind of just calmed down on the sideline. We got back on track, and it was just putting together a good drive after one play after another. I mean, that's really what it was.
How gratified was it, though, for you to get those big 3rd down plays? I mean, you guys have struggled the whole game on 3rd down conversion.
Yeah, I mean, especially just in the situation that we were in. I mean, you don't want to be in that situation, but the way we converted it was huge.
Just said that you had told him to cut off his route a little earlier because of the pressure coming on. How often do you guys make those sort of adjustments?
Say that one again. Sorry.
Kendrick said you told him to cut off his route maybe a little earlier because of the pressure coming in, just so you can get rid of the ball in time. How often do you guys have to do that?
Those are kind of like in-game adjustments, just kind of when you're feeling the game out, I guess. But yeah, he just and KB's real cool with all that stuff. He adjusts well on the fly. He's willing to do all that stuff. So it's nice to have a guy like that.
Considering just how many times you've been hit today, how do you find the confidence to stand there on a 3rd and 16, kind of a long developing play to hit Emmanuel down? I feel like where do you find that confidence?
Well, those guys up front, you know, just they battle their ass off every game, and you know, just I owe it to those guys. So they play a great game today. I mean, it was a dogfight up front. That's a great D line. You know, they challenged us, but those guys up front for us just battled their ass off, and I love those guys.
Jimmy, were you able to talk to CJ at all this morning or contact him?
I shot him a text. You know, I'm sure he's going through a ton of stuff I can't even imagine, but just I think everyone in the locker room feels the same way for him. It's just, I mean, I can't even comprehend the situation, but just, you know, everyone's got his back. We love him.
Jimmy, how do you determine when you're going to take off? It seemed like you started using your legs more. It seemed like you got out of the pocket. What's the determination of when you decide to use your legs?
I don't want to. I would rather pass. But when the play breaks down, or you know, they say they pick the right coverage and get us, it's just sometimes that stuff happens. And I think just being able to convert some of the first downs that way makes defenses look at you a little differently. So it's not the way we intended it, but it's always a good thing.
And why you don't want to? You seem like you're pretty good at running.
I'm decent at passing, so you know.
Can you take us through the touchdown to Kittle and what happened specifically after it seemed like they took him away with 2 guys from the jump?
Yeah, they. I mean, that was kind of the red zone plan from the get-go. You know, just take George away, but he just kept working, broke the pocket, and you know, those plays just it's kind of a happening. You never know what's going to happen, but George he had a feel for the space, came downhill, and got the touchdown.
I'm sure you're looking forward to next week's start in Seattle. I think it's your first career start there, and especially with everything that's at stake.
Yeah, it'll be cool. You know, try to enjoy this one for the night and move on. You know, got an extra day this week, so that'll be big for us. But just yeah, I mean, every game from here on out's big.
Dr. Bourne, Jimmy, when you take as many hits as you took tonight, what's the frustration level at that point in the game when you're getting sacked like that?
It's not frustration. You know, it's just I mean, there's a million different things. I was holding the ball too long on some of those, and so just got to get the ball out on time. But it's just you just got to stick to the plan. You know, stay the course. You know, you're going to hit some ups and downs, and that's kind of what we went through this game. But I think guys just stayed mentally tough, stayed, you know, right in the middle, and it proved well for us at the end there.
Is there a sense that to win a game the way you guys did it with the 2 3rd and 16s and in such a situation like that's even more fun than winning a game in a conventional way?
It's fun if you win it, yeah. It's definitely, but yeah, I mean, we don't intend for those situations, but just the way it happened and everything, guys battling, defense making huge plays. I mean, it was a real complimentary football game today, and I know I've said that before, but today showed it more than ever. Just we can win different ways, and you know, Fred having a huge pick six, defense playing great, special teams making big plays. I mean, it was all that tied together and made for a fun night.
Jimmy, at Seattle has been a pretty significant place for this franchise, especially in recent memory. What are you expecting that to be like? It's going to be your first time. It's going to have a lot of meaning, a lot on the line. What's that going to be like for you think?
Oh, yeah. It's going to be loud. We know it's going to be a hostile environment. I can't wait for it. It's going to be awesome. Just it'll be a great challenge for us. You know, all these games, it seems like every week is a big game, and this time of year they all are. So we'll go in there with the right mindset, prepare for these guys, and, make it happen.
All right.
All right. Thanks, guys.